Hey candies! Welcome back. We all love watching movies. But there are some movies you should never watch. We're talking about the most evil movies ever made, and apparently K-pop Demon Hunters is an evil movie. If you love movies and want a cookie, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn the bell on right now. Trust me, I'll protect you, dearies. Do you watch anime honestly? I don't really like it, but I used to watch Powerpuff Girls Z. So I guess I did watch some anime. Guess who my favorite girl is anyway? This guy on TikTok said there's this one anime movie called Demon Slayer that could get you arrested if you watch it. What the helly, how's that possible? Watch till the end to find out.
Do not watch the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie clips. You might go to prison. And I'm serious about this. Japan has been warning this. And stop dropping screen captures of it in my comments and pictures. I don't want to get in trouble for this. Now, yesterday, the entire movie of Demon Slayer was already leaked online. I don't know how that was even possible, but they did. The entire Demon Slayer movie has already been dropped online. They did it in like 2 to 5 minute clips, the entire movie. Stop. You are in danger of going to prison in Japan.
Well, I don't live in Japan, so I'm safe. Be right back, guys. I'm gonna go watch it and let you know if it's good or not.
In Japan. And a lot of people are like, I'm from Florida, or I'm here in the United States. They can't come get me. Yes, they can. You don't understand. They will work with the United States to fine you, I guess. I don't know what they would do. Probably not. They probably couldn't get you because you're just watching it. Although people were admitting to straight up downloading it. Don't do that either. But it already did $1 billion in 15 hours, which is like $6.5 million American. And they stayed open all the way until like 4 in the morning just showing the film. This is going to break records, but it also might send you to prison if you watch those clips or upload them or download them. So be careful. Don't do it. What do you guys think about this?
Alright, dearies. I looked it up and turns out it's true. One dude did get arrested for secretly filming this movie in the theater, then trying to sell it online. But the thing is, he didn't get caught for that. The whole reason he got caught in the first place was because he stole someone's credit card and used it to buy 200 anime discs. Like, bro, is there even that much good anime to buy? Then after he got caught for stealing credit cards, they looked into his phone and then double arrested him for illegally owning this movie. Dude got double roasted, double toasted, and burnt to a crisp. And now he might be in jail for 10 years. All that for Demon Hunter, Castleman, or whatever. If you know of any good anime, let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'll watch some. Do you trust me? I mean, I wouldn't trust me to give directions. But when it comes to making bad decisions, that's where I shine. So let's talk about that genius idea you had. Meeting someone from the internet in real life. Sure, it sounds exciting. Until you realize the person you've been talking to is actually an ancient Russian grandma in disguise. Don't ask how I know this. Okay, so that's what this next movie is about. Not the Russian grandma part, just meeting someone from the internet. Watch this with me cause it's creepy and I need you here. Number 2, we're gonna go with one that haunted me ever since I saw teenager 2010 movie Trust. If you saw this when this came out, you know how horrifyingly real this film felt. But Trust is about this 14-year-old teen that meets her boyfriend. Online surprise, when they meet, he's a catfish. He's actually, I can't say it, let's just say a criminal. And he does criminal things to her father. Basically seeks revenge now. Keep in mind, this movie was released when this was extremely common. Like, people would get catfished all the time. That's why Megan is Missing was released too. But this movie, it's gross. You want to watch this? Basically about the dangers of meeting strangers online. So this movie is about a girl who meets her online boyfriend. And surprise, he's a groomer. Sad. But let's be real. This is basically every modern Discord story at this point. And I'm pretty sure we've all learned a lot about the dangers of meeting people online recently thanks to the whole schlep situation. I don't even have to watch this movie. I've already seen what Roblox does. It's the same thing. Look. I wouldn't be surprised if the CEO of Roblox himself was a nevermind. I can't say that on YouTube, but seriously, I'm gonna say this again. Stop be dating. Have you seen the movie Pinocchio? You know, the wooden kid whose nose grows when he lies. There's actually a really old Disney version of the movie, and apparently it's extremely dark and evil. Pay attention to the meaning of this clip and watch till the end. I'll explain after the clip.
How would you blokes like to make some real money? Well, and who do we have to, No, nothing like that. You see? I'm collecting stupid little boys. Stupid little boys. You know, the disobedient ones what play hooky from school. And you see, and I takes them to Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island? But the
Just a quick pause. He's saying that he turns them into donkeys literally. That's why they're not boys anymore. Watch this.
Let's have another. And what's your name? Okay, you do. In you go. You wasn't recognize once. All right, next. And what might your name be? Alexander. So you can talk. Yes, sir. I want to go home to my mama. Take it back. He can still talk. Please, I don't want to be a donkey. Let me out of here. You boys have had your fun. Now pay for it. Boys? So
that's what okay look. If you miss the context, yeah. It sounds pretty messed up. I mean, Pleasure Island, they're not boys anymore, yeah. Sounds a little creepy at first, but here's the deal. When the guy says they're not boys anymore, he's talking about how Pleasure Island is a place where these kids get to do whatever they want, skip school, forget responsibilities, and just goof off all day. And guess what happens when you do that? You don't get smarter. That's what they meant by turning the kids into donkeys. It's a metaphor for being lazy. If you keep avoiding responsibility in school, you're gonna turn into a clueless, lazy mess. Don't skip school diaries. So I still haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters, and I was going to soon. But this one guy on YouTube said it's actually demonic, and now I don't know if I should watch it anymore. I don't want to be possessed. Watch this with me and let's talk about the truth after the video.
K-pop show where demons dance, Latin chants fill the air, and flames light the stage like a nightclub. K-pop Demon Hunters. Sounds like it's about fighting evil? Don't fall for it. The show isn't hunting demons, it's marketing them.
What's that even mean? Like, yeah, duh. It's supposed to make the characters marketable. That's how they make money. Do you think people make movies out of the goodness of their heart? I know he means they're trying to make demons marketable. But no, it's just how companies work. They have to make the main characters look good, regardless of if they're a demon or not.
And the stars of the show, a K-pop boy group called the Saja Boys, possessed seductive.
I have a feeling he didn't watch the movie, because he keeps calling it a show. And he thinks the Saja Boys are the main characters.
Adored by millions, they chant in Latin, "The day of wrath dissolves you into ashes, the cursed master into eternal flames." And this isn't background noise, it's the opening hook. This is the anthem of hell being delivered to your kids' ears in 4K.
What is bro yapping about? He makes it sound so creepy, like Demon Hunters is gonna steal your soul if you watch it or something. I think he's taking it a bit too seriously. They perform this demonic chant live in the show. Foglights scream why? Yes, Mr. Cowboy Man, that is how live shows work. They have foglights screams.
One girl collapses, possessed, foaming at the mouth. And the crowd, they cheer harder. That's not entertainment, that's ritual wrapped in rhythm.
That's not ritual wrapped in rhythm. That's called excitement. Have you ever felt that before? Being happy about something? This guy is actually hitting hard on a movie meant for kids.
Parents, protect your homes and install the poison. Show them the beauty of real light. Demon Hunters is not fighting demons. It's recruiting your children to love them.
What recruitment? Well, I had no idea I was being recruited by the Saja Boys. Alright, dearies, so what's next on the schedule for our demonic overlord Genu? As new demon recruits, we gotta step it up if we want to get into the big leagues. Ooh. What a silly conspiracy theory. Like, sorry. Cowboy Corinne, but the only thing K-pop is recruiting me into is buying overpriced light sticks and memorizing dance moves I'll never actually pull off. If this is Satan's plan, it's the weakest one I've ever seen. Oh no, my kid's been recruited into synchronized choreography and sparkly outfits, yeah. We're doomed truly. Do you like bunnies? I think they're kind of cute. So naturally, I thought the bunny game would be about, like, rabbits in a meadow. Turns out it's about torture, trauma, and creepiness. Let's watch it together. And let me know if you got scared after watching till the end.
These horror movies were banned for being too disturbing, so I'm gonna tell you what they're about. First up, we have a movie that's very controversial, because there were no special effects or prosthetics used. Everything you see in this movie allegedly actually happened. The Bunny Game. This was number 37 in Complex Magazine's 50 most disturbing films of all time, and it was also banned in the UK. So what is this movie actually about? The Bunny Game follows a worker who gets kidnapped by a truck driver, and this truck driver makes her wear a bunny mask as he does unthinkable things to her, which the actress Rodleen Jetzig actually went through when filming. And the director of the movie claims this is because she wanted to use the production as a cathartic process to really purge some of the traumas that she's had. Rodleen even says she considers her acting in this movie more art than film, and that she had to go into a meditative state when filming some of the scenes.
Wait, hold up. So the actress actually went through stuff like this in real life, and then they made a movie out of it. Wow, that's horrifying. I'm not sure how reenacting things that traumatize you help, but I'm not a therapist. I hope she found peace in her life. It's true that it was banned, by the way, but just in the UK. They said it was way too explicit and realistic. And although I agree it was probably too realistic, I don't agree with banning it. I've realized that the UK bans a lot of things, and seem to be easily scared of controversial things. Do you live in the UK? Let me know in the comments if you like the UK. Do you know how many countries are in the world? I'll give you a minute to think. There are 195 countries. And this movie called Face of Death was banned in 46 of them. That's crazy, you gotta watch the whole thing to understand.
But next on the list, we have a movie that's not only banned in the UK, but allegedly 46 countries. A movie from 1978 called The Faces of Death. This movie is about a man named Dr. Francis Gross as he studies the concept of death, telling the viewer he's become interested in the transition between life and death from a recurring dream he's had. So in a documentary-style movie, he's now filming himself in different parts of the world trying to understand what death is. Be prepared though that the scenes involving animals are extremely hard to sit through. Even though this movie got mainly negative reviews, it was actually a huge box office success, making $35 million worldwide with a budget of just over $400,000.
So Faces of Death is actually called a shockumentary, which is a type of movie that claims to show real footage to shock people but actually isn't real. But the problem was that in this movie some things were real. Like animals being hurt really badly. Yikes, and that's why it got banned in places like the UK. Australia and Germany, it's still available in some countries. And it's even been restored and released on Blu-ray in the US. But honestly, since it actually has real cruelty, I think it's good if it stays banned forever. Now this one is apparently banned all over your world. I mean our world, because I live on Earth too, obviously. Listen, I'm not an alien. Okay, anyway. This next banned movie is called Midori, and it's banned all over the planet Earth, which is a planet I also happen to inhabit. How about you just watch this video and then we'll talk.
So, let's talk about the most disturbing animated film ever made that has been banned all over the world. 1992's Midori. Our main character is 12-year-old Midori. After her mother becomes extremely ill, she is tricked into joining a traveling circus. And these are some of the fine people that she is surrounded by every day. The film contains a lot of very explicit scenes of violence and other things towards young Midori. The film is also known for its animal content. When it was originally released, Midori was banned all over the world, including in its own home country of Japan. And I can definitely see why. I'm not kidding when I say this is probably the most graphic, strange, animated film that has probably ever been made. And this is most certainly not a film for a lot of people. It's a film I really don't feel like I can recommend, but there are lots of very interesting discussions around the morality of this film. And if you've seen this film, I'd love to know what you guys think of it.
Yeah, this one's rough. It came out in 1992, and it's technically called Shoujo Sabaki. The story's about this 12-year-old girl who loses her mom, and ends up in a freak show. And from there, let's just say it goes straight to Nightmare Town. Like abuse, cruelty. Messed up circus acts, all the bad stuff. It's true that it got banned in Japan. Like, the actual country that made it was like, nah. This is too much, bro, Germany. South Korea, a bunch of others followed. The movie barely got distributed, and when it did, it was super underground. So why did the creator make this story? Was he a super weirdo? Well, yes. Yes, he was. But also he wanted to show the really dark side of humanity. Like how cruel people can be when they see someone vulnerable. It's not exactly the kind of story you read for bedtime, unless you want nightmares featuring circus clowns and trauma. But hey, I'm here to show you the bright side, the dark side. Even in the worst stories, there's sweetness somewhere. Like the first bite of a chocolate chip cookie. With that being said, dearies, we went through a lot of stories today, and it's time for us to say goodbye for now. If you want to join me for the next story time, please like and subscribe with all notifications on. I'll be back for you. Will you be there for me, candies?
Guys, I found more kid apps that have a dark past and meaning to them. As we all know, most of these kid apps aren't what they seem to be. There is a lot of theories and old videos that expose these apps. So make sure to watch until the end to find out what app you may have that is haunted. The first app we have is Zepeto. Zepeto was very popular around quarantine time. Personally, I have downloaded the app before, but it has been years when I was using the app. I didn't really notice anything, but it's very scary because apparently it was tracking me the whole time I was using it. Let's just listen to what this girl who played Zepeto had to say on it.
Now, before we get into this one, I don't know if people will actually, like, remember this. I thought this was, like, the new generation's Talking Angela, but I'm not sure if it was. I still think this was pretty Gen Z. So,
If you didn't know, Talking Angela was a popular app that got exposed. To have a man inside Angela's eyes that would watch your every movement and secretly track your location. It was apparently used for federal reasons, but that app is old and hasn't been updated since they got exposed.
Zepeto, or whatever you want to call it, I'm just going to call it Zepeto. It was an app. This was pretty big, I think, around, like, 2018, and it was basically Movie Star Planet, but, like, I want to say modernised, but not, because nothing will ever top Movie Star Planet. Basically, you get to, like, create your own avatar and, like, talk in chat rooms with people and, like, interact with people. It was an app on your phone that you could download. I'm not sure if it was pretty big because I never downloaded it. I'd never had this, and I would have been, like, 16 in 2018. But this app gained controversy when people said that it was tracking you. Now, for a bit of, like, background on what tracking is, your phone tracks you. Pretty much every app that you have is tracking you anyway. Whether you want to admit it or not, they know everything about you and they know where you are at all times. So, what is it about this app that was making people freak out? The only time I downloaded this app was to test if this theory was true back in the day, and it was. I can confirm that this was true. When you opened the app and you held the phone to your ear, you could hear a really faint, like, static buzzing noise. And people were led to believe that this was your microphone, like, recording you, or your camera recording you. What for? I don't know. But this app had been pretty big in, I think, Asia, like South Korea. But this app was pretty big in, like, Asia and, like, Korea, and it was fine until it got, like, big in America, and then suddenly there was a big thing about it tracking you.
And this is what people said about their experience with the app. Most of these people are very scared and traumatized from the app.
Even still, now, probably from all those YouTube videos, people are still leaving reviews like, people have watched me through the app. When I was feeding Tom, I found a really creepy man with a bloody knife and the game just glitched out. I'm sure it did. I mean, ooh, maybe. I feel like I'm being so cynical, but like, I'm tired of reading all these urban legends that I know they're not real. Apple would not allow this on their app store. So I found something out. This app records you. I saw it records me when you use the mic. You can see the red dot side of your...
The Zepeto app is only one of the many apps that seem cute and innocent. So let's uncover more apps that you may not know is secretly watching you. This app we have is a cute little get ready with me app. It's a role-play game where a girl goes throughout her day. In my opinion, it's kind of like storytelling, because you don't really do much. But the more and more you play, the weirder and weirder the game gets. Also, this game is only available on computer, so people who use mobile are lucky. The game starts off with a teenage-looking girl in bed, vlogging her day. As you can see in this photo, she says, "Now, today's actually a bit different from my other vlogs, because I'm not getting ready to go to school or work today. I never played this game before, but I guess in different episodes of the game, she goes different places and doesn't get ready with me. She's going on a date this time, but things don't go as she planned it to go. He says he's in like medical school or something, and he's close to graduating, which means that he's gonna be super loaded soon. So help your girl get that bag and get ready with me, okay?" So now we know a little bit more about her and who this college guy is. I feel like this college guy may do something weird or odd. But let's find out. Now, she gets a sponsorship that she has to promote into her video. But she starts to get worried about the sponsorship, which leads to her saying stuff she shouldn't say out loud. If you're looking for a multi-purpose vitamin to help with your hair, skin, teeth, blood, and content, then this is the brand for you. All the essential vitamins you need are in one adorable little gummy. Haha, if I'm being honest, I have no idea if these actually work. All I know is that after flunking a semester of an expensive degree, that I don't even know is going to land me a job anymore, and living off of rice and beans for 2 months, I really needed the money. Wait, did I say all that aloud? Haha, I'm going to have to cut that out now. This is when things actually start to get freaky deaky. She has to shower and do her skincare. So she goes into the bathroom and stops vlogging. But once she starts vlogging again, you'll notice that there's a big handprint on her mirror. When she tries to open her door, a dark figure with an eye tries to get in. And the figure also tries to get inside her living room, okay? I feel like I've spoken too much on this game, so let's see the last game you better not download on your device. This game, I personally had it on my device before, and it was actually very fun to play it and roleplay inside of it. And even though I know it's haunted, I would still download it again. This app is called High School Simulator 2018. I know at least one of you guys watching have had the app before. This app is clearly haunted because of many reasons. Actually, one, you're the only human in the game. You can't really interact with players that much. The most you can do with the players is like touch them and talk to them. I'm pretty sure your purpose for the game is to end anyone who tries to get with your senpai. Or you can just roleplay normally, but if that would make the game boring. So basically, no, two is that you have a bunch of blood everywhere most of the time. Because you're consistently trying to keep every girl from touching your senpai. But when the girls won't leave him alone, your only option is to finish them. And once you start ending people, you have to make sure you hide all clues that it was you. Cause people are going to start wondering where the girl you ended went, and since you have to hide their body without getting caught, you'll most likely dump it in a big trash can. People might see the body in there and will call the police. But besides that, there was a myth talking about the convenience store. Apparently that store is very spooky when you go there at night. If you use some sort glitching technique, you'll be able to see old man standing there. You can interact with him, but I wouldn't recommend it. The old man is always there morning and night, and he's just been in the game for no reason anyways. If you made it this far, comment Oreos to confuse others. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one.